morning, welcome to Vicky's Precious Petals. What I have here is a tray mould. It's a rather long one, holds 500 mils, which I've just drawn all over my board with. Just grab a wipe and wipe that off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it into a sign. So the place that I put some of my things would like me to make a sign for my products, of which I'm going to do. Now this board is really thin. There's hardly anything to it. You can see on the edges. The tape measure must be in my office. Okay, so that tells me it's a mil on the outside, but it won't because you've got this back, so it's a bit less than a mil, which is a very thin board, but we'll make a good sign. Now when they're this thin, they bow. So what I have here, oh come on, is some double-sided tape, which I'm going to glue this down. I've had these bow previously, so I'm a bit of a wake up to it. I'll just put that over there for a second. Now put this on your board or whatever you're using first. Like that. Like that. I might put a piece in the middle. And like that. Because it's really hard to get it to stick to this. But if you do it this way around, it works. I don't know. Near mortal. Oh, come on. Right, and we turn the board like this. Doesn't matter which way up it is. And then press down. Making a liar out of me. Come on. As long as that centre part's held down, it'll be good. Now, to make it hold, because this is going to sit on a shelf, I've got this out. These are actually handles that go with different trays. And I thought I might be able to work this out on an angle. I know, bit of sanding involved, and put this on the back to hold it up. So I'll have something that sits on a bit of an angle backwards. Now, I'll pick this up in here. Get up. I've got a light. So when I put the words in, I've got a light. I'm going to put that around it as well. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. These are only little cheap things that you buy off Temu, AliExpress, eBay, wherever you shop. Etsy. So I don't know how long they last. I usually put them in vases with flowers, and like the flowers aren't going to last forever, so you know it doesn't matter about the lights. Right, let's put that aside over there. Now I did move my board around the other day, the floor actually, not the board. I just want to check that I'm level. Yep. So my whole table is supposed to be level, so I can move things around, not just on one single spot, which is really frustrating for me because I'm always doing heaps of things. Now just here, is I actually did this last night. I haven't weeded it as yet, and I know you won't be able to read that, but it actually says Vicky's Precious Petals, custom orders taken, with my phone number. And I'll just roll this back up. I'll read that after, because I'll have plenty of time to read it while this is drying. and weeding the vinyl out of this. This is a heat transfer, so I'll use my heat gun to put it on. It's so frustrating. Yeah, that's another job I don't like. It's like sanding. I'm not keen on that either. But it's all part of the job. I'll just move everything out of the road. So what I'm using, I found this in amongst all my bits and pieces, and the other day I cleaned up and threw out a whole heap of bottles that had like 1/10 of an inch in the bottom of them. And what I have done is I chucked them all in a box, threw them out. I've actually thrown out one of my bottles that goes with my crystal cast. Not this one. This is crystal clear. The other one's crystal cast, which I really like. So I haven't used this in ages, and so I'm going to go and get some hot water, because this is a bit off colour because it's been sitting around for such a long time. But I am going to colour the base, so that'll be fine. Now this holds 500 mils. I only want about 200 mils just to put a backdrop on here. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I've mixed up the resin, and it's kind of got a bit of a off colour. I hope this works, but this is for me, so if it doesn't work, that's okay. Right, so now I've got some, of course, won't fit in. Huh. Come on. Something a bit smaller. This is just some white mica powder, and it's got a bit of a shimmer to it. And I've just got here, oh God, I haven't opened these. These are just a bit of glitter that I've bought from somewhere. It's got some little blue flecks in it. We'll see what happens. It's either going to float or sink. So let's see how this goes. Let's see what it looks like on the stick first. Okay, I'm hoping this goes okay. It looks pretty good. I did add a little bit more. It's getting quite warm too. A bit more of the mica powder. Oh, this stupid thing here. Got a couple other little jobs on the side that I wanted a little bit of this for. Okay. I just thought I'd show you this quickly, just how this is pulling in so you can see how resin moves. So by the time this is finished, this pattern will just be in the centre here, I'm thinking. So it's leaving some really pretty details. So I'll show you a bit later. I don't want to lift it up and move it all. It's still wet. Okay, I have done this lettering on my Cricut machine. And I've already taken off the outside. For those that haven't used a Cricut machine or something similar, what I'm doing here is called weeding, and it is getting all the little bits of this out, which is a bit painful. So, I know you don't want to be watching me do this all the time. Stick that down the board. Need a couple of new boards. My dog found this. I dropped it on the floor and she was fast as lightning. I just grabbed it before we got to this end. But that end's all chewed up. Oh my god. So this is really good for the bigger pieces. And you just run it around like that and it comes off. But for the little bits, I do not know where I got these pair of tweezers from. Nobody's having them. I haven't been able to find another pair since. Obviously they're old. They've come out of something or other that I've had. So I find for the little tiny bits, and this hangs on to them as well, where you're just trying to get, I'm sticking to the sheet. Because what happens sometimes is when you're using this thing, and you go to pull these little bits off, it doesn't always pick them up and they drop onto the sticky stuff. Then you're trying to get them off. So for the little bits, I like these. So I'm going to continue on, but this will say Vicky's Precious Petals. It's back to front because we have to heat. I'll show you. I won't explain. It'll be easier to show you. So I will come back. Okay, now I need everybody to cross their fingers and toes for me to see that this works. So I've just put the heater on low. It's my heat gun. It isn't very hot. Hoping it's hot enough. Right. Now, this is heat vinyl, heat transfer vinyl. I'll put that on that mould. Up there. Thinking that's not hot enough. Oh, it might be. Fingers and toes crossed, please. No. Not quite. Give it another blast. I've usually got a board sitting off the side of me so I can put that down on, and I haven't. I'm done. Now this is starting to bow. See how that's picking up on the corners? Because this is hot. There you go. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus. I put it too close that time. Hurry up. Right. That bit off. Just let that cool down for a minute. So we can come at it from a different angle. Oh, come on. You're slowly getting there. Just got this bit up here. And see what I did there? I put that too close. I put the heat gun too close to it, so you've got to be a bit careful. So if you're making bags or t-shirts or whatever you're doing, like, and you're pressing this on, you have a heat press, and it heats up to a certain degree, which is, for this particular vinyl, it's 350 degrees, and then you hold it on for 30 seconds. You do preheat your material, but when it comes to the resin, no, you can't do that. Come on. Yes, we're there. So, let me turn this around for you. But what I am going to do, this is not finished yet. And I'm slightly out of plumb here, so I need to put something down in this corner to balance it up. I don't know, flour or something. I'll find something. I've got plenty of stickers, actually. I might go through them. I'm just going to, before I pour any more resin on this, I need another board about the same size or bigger, just to get these corners down. Right, I'll be back. Okay, I'm not going to tell you how many stickers I've just been through. I've got packets out. I've got packets everywhere. So, these reds are a bit different. Anyway, this is what I picked. I'm putting these all down because I'll be here for a month otherwise. Now, these are another bugger of a thing to get off. Memory, I think I dropped these in water before, then they come apart. Right, got some water here, we'll see what happens. Got it, that's the bit that came off, and this is the bit that's going on. Paper towel here somewhere. I buried that over here. Not too many jobs on the go. I'll spin it around. So, lifts it up a bit without, I was trying not to make it too outstanding. Like when I put the flowers in, they were a bit big, and so you were looking at the flower, not the sign. So hopefully this will work. Now, lights. I'm just going to tidy up all this stuff I've got sitting around me. I can't move things. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, this is only just going to reach. I do have some longer ones somewhere, but this will do for now. So I don't want a whole heap of wire in here if I can avoid it. So this will just do nicely. So what I am going to do is a bit of UV resin and a pair of gloves. Rightio, this is all down, light works. I did put a few embellishments around, then I thought, no, it's going to make it too busy. So, okay, oh god, this is getting warm. I had a phone call, and now this is getting too hot. This is just the artist resin that I always use, 1:1. I've mixed up more than what I need, because I've got to, for this tray, so I've still got to do the little legs. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just going to move this aside. Right, I'm just going to put just a bit of white mica powder in here. So I don't know if I need 1 or 2 to support this as yet. But if we'll see. Going pink. Seriously? I give up. I'll just grab a bit of white something or other. That's a bit tricky. With a clean cup, I haven't used that for anything before. Okay, it's time to get this little baby out of its mould. Let's see how we go. Move that aside. Alrighty, that's out. Got a little bit of sanding to do as usual, you know, just on those sharp edges. Just run around them with the... So, it's come up pretty good. That'll make a nice sign. It's amazing what a bit of soapy water will do. Okay. They're out. Just draw them off. So they need a bit of a sand. Got those sharp edges again. Just run around with a little deburrer. Fix that up pretty quickly. Now, my idea was that I would glue that on there, and then it could lay back. So I didn't know if I was going to need two, just to make sure it had enough support. You know, do that, so then it can rest back on its legs. Now, if I put it up higher, you'll get more of a lean. I don't know. I'll sand everything first, and then I'll glue them on. We'll see how we go. So yeah, I think making these for stalls, markets, whatever. This is actually going in the shop for where all my bits and pieces sit. So, but I will take it to the markets with me, and I do have a couple of big banners that I use as well. But you know, a sign on the table never hurts because people can't see banners for some reason. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so the glue worked without a problem, but these are not long enough to support it. So what I'm going to do, make another set and glue them on to the pegs, onto the little leg parts, and that way they'll be long enough. But in the meantime, back at the ranch, I need to use this, so I've just got this, and that'll do the job for today. I need to use it today. So I'll get your finger out of it. Heavens above. Okay, so that supports it just for now, but I wanted to make its own legs. So overall, it's okay. It's like, I like this part. I just failed with the legs. Rightio, thumbs up if you like this video and appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.